Hello, hello. Welcome back to Mass Effect 2. And, of course, start the stream off right. I'm gonna read some and probably stumble over my own words. But anyway, last stream was fun. I picked up new characters. It did go a lot longer than I thought it would. So tonight's stream I think is gonna be a little shorter. I'm going to finish recruiting the team. I'm going to do, let's see, Tali, Bane, and Samara in that order, and that'll probably do it. That way, next stream, the next couple streams, and again, if you ever watched my any of my Mass Effect 1 streams, I kind of like to compartmentalize stuff, or kind of like the all Blitzball stream in Final Fantasy. Next stream or two will be side quests, and the next stream or two after that will probably be loyalty missions. Just nice, that way I can kind of set the tone for the entire stream. You know what I mean? I know there's something for variety, but I don't know. It's how my brain organizes things. If I was a real Spectre, be like, okay, recruit the whole team first, then do all the side stuff I have, then do all the loyalty missions. That way, when I do all the side missions, I will unlock the loyalty missions as I go. That way, they'll all be ready to go. All right, Venture. Oh, that's a fun name. A pressure cooker of a planet, Venture's thick nitrogen-based atmosphere is also the source of wealth for a small colonist industry. While Venture's high temperatures are brutal, the primordial soup is not as acidic as on other hothouse planets, and xenon can be readily collected and isolated from the lower troposphere by recovery bots. This xenon is then sold for use in ion drives and some electrical lights. Venture's gravity is relatively low for a planet of its size, making the recovery more economical than would otherwise be expected. So it's a fun, bouncy planet. Oh, and since I don't stream tomorrow, I'm gonna take out like an hour or two of my day and just scan everything and just get a ton of resources. I know I'm slacking on that. I am resource poor, unlike Mass Effect 1 when I was just collecting everything. Prospect. Interesting names in this. Well, it is a human. This is a human system, so it makes sense they would have these kind of names, I guess. Prospect is a hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant with 13 known moons, most of which seem to have dense, heavy metal deposits on first scan, starting a resource rush by the colonists from nearby Horizon. Well, some of the colonists are left anyway. In a tragic turn of events, a galactic uranium surplus drove half the mining firms out of business, and the surfaces of some moons are littered with the bodies of executives who committed suicide by airlock. Jesus Christ, that got dark really quick. Today's mining corporations have reached a much more palatable equilibrium and hold more diversified and substantial portfolios. That's always a good idea. Prospect is within the frost line of its solar system where ice giants do not normally form. For this reason, it is believed to have been an extrasolar capture. Once again, apparently happens all the time in space. I don't know how many times I've read that. An itty bitty little planet over here. Watchman. Perched on the outer edge of Ira's small solar system. Oh, thank you for the host music. Yay. Hello. I'm just reading. There's a lot of reading in this game. But I like it. It's nice lore for all the planets. How are you doing? I caught some of your Jackbox stream late last night. And then I passed out. Watchman is a mid-sized rock and ice planet that has picked up a dozen moon-sized objects. Its nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere is too thin to support life, with solid ice covering its calcium-heavy rocky core. Yeah, well, it gets me in the mood to talk, you know? There are a lot of days where the only talking I do is on stream. And I know someone can probably tell this. My voice is a little, there it goes. My voice is a little weak today because I streamed for like 6 hours yesterday. So that's why it's probably a good idea for me to cut this stream a little short tonight. I don't know what happened in the past couple of years, but my voice has gotten weaker. So I've, like the time when I streamed 14 hours of Outer Worlds in 2 days and blew up my voice for a week. I don't want to do that again. Editing. Oh, editing's fun. I think later tonight I'm going to work on a new emote idea. And I'm still working on the sub badges. I'm still racking my brain on that. I tested a couple, but they're just too small to work. I can repurpose them for logos of some kind, but I can't use them for badges. Footprints of the first surveying teams to come to the planet can still be seen on its Practically airless surface. Well, that's cool. It's like the moon. The planet, devoid of valuable resource, has seen few visitors since. And once again, every time I start reading planets in this game, I immediately want to go play No Man's Sky again. I say it every time, but it's true. I need to start doing that. I kind of do. I mean, for now, I know some people highlight their stuff to keep it for longer than 2 weeks, but I have a YouTube channel that archives stuff, so for that purpose, I don't need to do it, but I should do it because it's interesting. You know, make some nice short little clips. And thanks to the glitches in this game, I probably have a few I could do. Again, it feels so weird to have all these markers over here. I always like to clear them up, but again, I'm saving it for specific streams for side quests. So we are going to the far rim to recruit best Quarian Tally. I miss Tally. As soon as always, every playthrough I do, as soon as Tally's recruitment mission pops up, I go do it. Well, I don't. When I started streaming, I did have more variety in my streams, but I kind of decided to just kind of focus on like 1 or 2 things at once. I don't know, it just kind of helps me more. So at this point, it's just like, oh, I'm doing Mass Effect 2 right now. Look at that big sun. Whoop. Although, Saturday I will be starting my Pokemon Randomized Nuzlocke and Emerald. That'll be an every other Saturday thing. You know, I'm lucky my mic isn't picking this up. For some reason, my extra cheap monitor that I use when I stream has this really high-pitched noise coming out of it. I don't know why. But the mic doesn't pick it up, so that's good. Yeah. See, the thing is, you stream a lot longer than I do on days that you stream. I noticed one day you streamed like 8 hours. So I can definitely see, like, you finish both Gravity Rush games pretty quick. I don't even know how long they are, like, supposed to be, but it's like seeing someone who streams a game like Mass Effect and they're done in like 2 weeks. Like, how? Gotha. I've been playing some Dragon Age Inquisition on my free time. Is it weird that when I read that statement, a dwarf planet, I immediately thought it was a planet full of dwarfs? I'm being a different kind of nerd right now. A dwarf planet meaning small planet. Gotha has a pressure cooker atmosphere that brings its surface temperature to a scorching level. Carbon dioxide and ethane are plentiful in the planet's hazy atmosphere. They all get their planet. You know, there's an elf planet, dwarf planet, Canary planet, even a darkspawn planet. I don't like that planet. There has been some speculation in the mining community about whether all the precious metals were mined by the Quarians before they fled the system some 3 centuries ago. Rumors abound that anyone who could brave the Geth in the system could find loads of naturally occurring diamond. Ooh, diamond. Well, what are you doing? What are you doing there? If I may ask. But this is likely just a starship legend. Travel advisory. Gotha is in Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Wonder why. Well, I played through Inquisition as an elf, finally. I've been planning my playthroughs, while off-stream and on-stream. I got the on-stream one planned. Nice, diverse plan. No, nothing on... Oh, it said rich. That means there was some truth to that rumor. Oh, I know. I always got to check the asteroid belt. Nope, nothing. This is planet Charum. Once a starship refueling station for the Quarians, Charum has expanded under Geth rule. Thousands of orbital platforms surround the planet and its many moons, refining helium into helium-3. A vast Geth fleet comes and goes between Charum and Hailstrom, preventing all but the most stealthy of spy drones from discovering any information about it. Well, luckily, Normandy is a sneaky ship. Current estimates place the Geth fleet numbers between 5,000 and 10,000 ships, while unknown levels of armament. Travel advisory. Most intelligent estimates state that approaching Charum is testament to suicide. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Well, then you're not like most humans in the Dragon Age world. Man, playing through as an elf is not a nice time. There are so many racist humans in that game. At least with dwarves. Dwarves aren't like second-class citizens in that game, but elves are. I mean, look at the alienages. I'll have to remember that. Well, then you'll love my starting character in Origins when I finally stream it. I'm going to be a male elf mage. Spoilers. Population is 250 to 500,000 platforms. Colony occupied. I guess, okay. That's so interesting. It gives a date. Largest station. Hell's Hive. Hell's Hive. Why is it? These are Geths. That's weird that a Geth station is named that, or is that just the name they gave it? Something weird. Anyway, I'm just mumbling now. Hailstrom. Tally's on this planet. Speaking of hot. Formerly, well, that has multiple meanings. Anyway, formerly a Quarian colony, Hailstrom was established to observe the phenomena on Dolan, the system's parent star. Dolan appeared to be unstable with a high possibility of erupting prematurely into a red giant. This has to do with the old... Oh yeah, it is an elf. This has to do with the old thing they cut from this game. The dark energy subplot. They cut it from 3, so it doesn't really matter. But the idea is this area's sun is getting old prematurely. And it has to do with dark energy. Hailstrom was lost to the Geth in 1896 CE. Soon after, all communication from the planet and its attendant space station ceased. The Geth have shown no sign of treating Dolan as any threat over the past 3 centuries, other than establishing several space stations near it. Dolan's magnetic eruptions and solar output overwhelm most communications near it, and it is unclear how the Geth have compensated. Yeah, it is kind of bad considering their technology. Today, spy probe scans indicate extensive orbital construction around Hailstrom, housing thousands of Geth platforms and an unknown number of Geth software mines. It is not known how many Geth are on the planet's surface. Spy probes face interference from Dolan, making remote scanning difficult. Resource estimations based on Geth mining, refining, and fabricating practice suggest that the planet has at least 20 more years of use before it is exhausted. Intelligence experts speculate that the Geth have not exploited all the resources because they wish to keep some in reserve for repairs. See? Smart robots. They don't just destroy all their planet's resources quickly and then they're screwed. Travel advisory. What a surprise. Hailstrom is a Geth stronghold. Military spy drones using cutting-edge stealth technology are the only vehicles that have returned unharmed from Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Once again, I have a sneaky ship. Let's go get Tally. One of my favorite characters in my canon romance. Ooh, but who do I bring? That is the question. Well, I can tell you that the 2 teams we've used so far are Morden and Jack. That is Team Squishy, because they died constantly. Then I have Team Miranda and Grunt, which was Team Top Heavy. Could have gone with Team Hump. I think it speaks for itself. I don't have to go into any more detail other than that. Who haven't I used in a bit? You know what? This is Tally, so I'm bringing Garrus. They're best friends. But who else should I bring? Ooh, this is a toughie. Well, if anyone's in chat that has any opinions on this, I mentioned that I was going to decide on one person myself, and chat gets to pick the other. And then we can think of a team name together. So who should accompany me and Garrus to the planet to get Tally? Excluding people I used on the previous mission. That is the one rule I have. So no Grunt and no Miranda. Just because I don't want to use them too much. So I could bring Zaid, Jacob, Jack, or Kasumi. Well, music, have you played a Mass Effect game? I'm gonna say if not, you could always pick based on looks. Like, who looks interesting? Oh, you're missing out. You know, Whenever people say that, they're like, I can't believe you haven't played that game before. It's so good. And hey, everyone has different games they like. I personally don't like playing Zelda games. It's just me. Well, I think you know what? You know what? I will pick Jacob, because when does Jacob ever get to lead the ship? Oh, but what team is it? Garrus and Jacob. You know what? I'll think along the way. No. Yeah, probably not safe. I'll have to think of a good team name for this. Oh, I forgot to change my armor color. I'm still pink. Oh well. It served me once before. I'll do it again. Jacob, does Cerberus Operative do anything for me? It does not. But hey, I get incendiary ammo because I brought Jacob. Yay. Pull is good enough. I don't need overload, except this is a planet of Geth. So you know what? I can't. Never mind. I have to unlock it. That's for later. Jacob has the incendiary shotgun and the Carnifex hand cannon. That works for me. Everything's good. Oh, look at the cute little bug. Never mind. This is a cool planet.
Shepard, our data indicates the tally is somewhere in these ruins. There is considerable Geth activity and an environmental hazard. Solar output has overwhelmed Hastrom's protective magnetosphere. Exposure to direct sunlight will damage your shields.
Yeah, the idea of this planet is the sun is so strong, if you're in direct sunlight, it messes with technology. That's actually a pretty cool idea. But it also, I do find it weird that the sunlight doesn't hurt me. For instance, it bakes your shields, but it doesn't hurt me, and I don't have a helmet on.
Radiation's messing with my shields.
And not our skin for some reason. Well, we'll leave this planet with a nice tan. Oh, before I forget, give me some of that. Give me some of those fire bullets. Yeah. Not the best against Geth, but I'll take it. No. See, I like the Quarians. Again, I do. I mean, to be fair, it is the Quarians' fault. The Geth are like they are. They did try to murder them. But I don't blame these Quarian. It's been 300 years. I feel sorry for these Quarian. Thanks to the decision-making of their ancestors, they haven't had a good life. You know what I mean? They're stuck on ships. People treat them not so great. They're like the elves of the galaxy, I guess. Oh, right. Immediate shields gone. And ever since I switched to a controller, it's been so much easier to aim.
Concussive shot ready.
Well, for me anyway. I still miss a lot. Oh yeah, team name. Gotta think of the team name. I'm drawing a blank. I'm not great at naming things.
This should slow him down.
Oh, good hit, Garrus. No. I swear, if you get... My goal for this mission, and this stream in general, is to simply not get stuck on things. My Shepard loves to climb on things and not be able to get back down. Wait, what weapon are you using, Garrus? I swear, you're a sniper.
Change weapon.
You are a sniper, Garrus. Use it. Also, give yourself... Here. Jacob, give him some ammo. Yeah. I mean, I hate to say something like Team Soldier, but Garrus is ex-CSEC. So he's like a rule follower kind of thing, and Jacob was in the Alliance, although he technically left because he didn't want to follow all the rules, so... Team Soldier is boring, but it's the best I have at the moment. And honestly, there's not really anyone else that fits that. I can't think of anyone else on the team that would fit Team Soldier, so I guess it kind of works. I need to get a new sniper rifle for Garrus. I am in the sun.
We need to get out of direct light and find another path. This should slow him down.
Oh, there's people in here. Oh no. Oh, I cannot wait till Mass Effect 3 when I can roll. I do miss it, especially when you're a squishy class.
What's this?
Alright guys, hold down the 4, I'm flanking. And there goes my bitrate. Bitrate? You gonna do this today, huh? You just gonna do this today, huh? Wow, it's flatlined for a while. Wait for it. Wait for it. Any day now. 1 second. I want to make sure this is working. My little preview window over here went crazy. I want to see if it's actually working. Okay, it's working. Good. Good. Well, hey, last stream the bitrate thing only happened once, so maybe I already got that out of the system. I can hope. Oh, that is bright. That actually kind of hurts my eyes a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess it... Alright, off the wall. Nope. Get it. Okay. Stop being impatient and let your shields come back. Oh, Jacob died. It is interesting, the sun messes with technology. Well, shield specifically. But it doesn't seem to work on the Geth, does it? It makes sense. The Geth have been here for 300 years. I guess they would have eventually made some kind of, you know, anti-sun technology they could use. Garrus, where are you, buddy? Garrus? Oh, you're way back there. That was close. Oh, that went through me. I'm not going to complain. There you are. That little drone of mine, Blitzball, has so many uses. I know I have a radar, but still, like, if you can't find the enemies, he'll go towards them. He'll shock them out of cover. My little buddy. And when I use Tally, I'm going to have 2 of them. Oh, I have to... Oh, no. I have to name something else. I have to name Tally's drone. Although she has a name for it, doesn't she? Yeah, it's Tally's drone to name. I'll let her have it. Oh, my team's doing that thing again where they don't get up when all the enemies are dead. I don't want to waste my meta gel to get him up. Oh. Just a single Geth over here by himself. Finish him off. Finish him, okay. Whoop. God, I'm so glad I got the Locust. I'm so glad I did this mission first. I planned on doing it anyway because I wanted, again, I like to recruit all the characters as fast as possible. Here's help. I'm hurt. Okay. Hey, the Tempest. The Tempest is actually pretty good too. And I kind of like it better in some ways. And this is going to automatically equip it, so... Yep, well, there you go. It's a little less accurate. It's more like a medium range SMG, I guess, like a medium close range. Because of the spread on it.
Op 1, this is Squad Leader Calreeker. Come in, over.
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. Can we provide assistance?
Patch your radio into channel 617 Theta. We run a stealth mission, high risk. We found what we were after. The Geth found us. They've got us pinned down. Can't get to our ship. Can't transmit data through the solar radiation.
What's the status of your team? How many of you are left?
We were a small squad, dozen Marines plus the science team. We're down to half strength now. Made the synthetic bastards pay for it, though.
What brought you this deep into Geth-controlled space?
You're asking the wrong person, Shepard. I just point and shoot. Something about the sun. It's going bad faster than it should. Some kind of energy problem.
Any idea where the Geth came from?
One of their patrol ships found us. Dropships started raining Geth down on our heads before we could get off world. Systems under Geth control. We knew they made
Do we have to worry about the Geth sending in reinforcements?
I don't think so. Their patrol ship hasn't lifted off again. The radiation blocks all off-world communication.
How are you holding up? We can be there in a few minutes.
Take it slow and careful. Direct sunlight fries your shields all to hell. We're bunkered down at base camp across the valley. I left Talizora at a secure shelter, then doubled back to hold the choke point. Getting Tali out safely is our top priority. If you can extract her, we'll keep them off you.
You've got confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Tali yet?
Affirmative. Left my best men with her. When you get here, you can talk to her on the comm. Every Marine on this rock is sworn to protect Talizora. As long as one of us is still drawing air, she'll be safe.
Hold position. We'll hit their back ranks.
Wait, watch your ass. We got a dropship coming in.
Oh, I gotta watch Quarians die again. No. And then wow, they get shot and then crushed by a pillar.
Crap, doorway's blocked. Grab the demo charges in the buildings nearby. Use them to clear a path.
Like I said, Quarians have a hard life.
Shepard, I have scanned the area and located the demolition charges the Quarian commander mentioned.
Put it on my radar.
Done. You will need both sets of charges to clear the rubble.
You know, I like this pistol, but I feel like it should pack more of a punch for how little the ammo
They should punch through their
is
armor.
and how fast the fire rate is. I am playing on harder difficulty. Okay. All right. Speaking of that,
Firing a high impact
thank you,
shot.
Garrus. You saved me. I don't like concussive shot very often. I just think it's kind of weak, but it's really helpful for crowd control in moments like that. It's a get away from me ability. Too bad this isn't Andromeda. I could just jump over that thing. Wow, did I really just say that? I literally just said I wish Mass Effect 2 was more like Andromeda. Let's forget I ever said that. I know this is in the sun, but I need cover.
Have a nice trip. I love this rifle.
No, no, do not stand on things. It goes badly for me. And since I have the Tempest now, I'm going to have to rely on this pistol for long-range encounters. And then I have to get closer to use the Tempest, unfortunately. Like, I'm going to try it right now, but... well... It's not... Again, if I burst fired, it's not terrible. I just have to listen to Jacob grunt. That's a lot of Geth, damn.
I've got him.
This thing is a little unwieldy if you hold down the trigger. Oh, what the? Wow, I didn't know they could do that. Don't worry, guys, I'll save you. Or that works too. I think I've always underestimated biotics. It just so happens that not only have I not played as a biotic very often, but I also don't use them on my team very often. So I kind of forget how good at crowd control they are, and how fun it can be. Alright. Cover me, guys. I'm going in.
Have a nice trip.
Oh, it'll be fun in Mass Effect 3 when the Geth are my friend. Spoilers. But in my Mass Effect 3 playthrough on Good Guy Shepard, of course I get the Geth on my side.
We need a core sample to get a timeline on the rate of radiation increase, but our equipment keeps dying on us. Shepard once used a mining laser to clear some rubble back on Therum. Maybe I can do something similar with demolition charges.
She remembered that. Oh, that's nice. She learned from Shepard. Remembers, although, Tali, you do remember that when I used a mining laser to do that, I also destabilized the cavern and almost killed us. And then set off like a volcanic eruption. Maybe not the best thing to take from my, my skills that I've done in the past. Alright, you, stop shooting at me.
Enemy drone.
Alright. Patience. Patience. Oh, look, he has a blitzball too. He has 2 blitzballs.
Combat drone.
Multi-ball. Alright, I gotta move. Yeah, it did not go where I wanted it to. There is something about the PC version. I have never had this issue of enemies and allies and myself stepping on things and getting stuck on top of things until I played the PC version. This is the first time I've ever played Mass Effect 2 on PC. It is weird that different versions of games usually have different issues and problems. Of course, I rectified the biggest issue for me personally, using a controller now. Oh, I hear Geth. Creepy Geth. Oh, I can't do the thing like I can in 3. I can't pull him over the cover. Oh, look. He's doing a little fighter dance. Oh, he's tired.
Charge him up!
I love ragdolling games. It's just funny.
Firing a high-impact shot!
Oh, I would love to increase my shields. But unlike Mass Effect 1, I can't put points into... Okay, that's very difficult to aim like that. Alright, okay.
Nice trip.
I think Jacob's getting barbecued. He's taking it better than I would.
This should slow him down.
Okay. You know, I've had a Mass Effect filled day. I was watching someone play some Mass Effect 3 earlier. That is something I will do occasionally.
There we go.
I will get on Twitch and just search by Mass Effect. I'll do like Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, and sometimes Andromeda. And I just look for people just streaming it. See if I can make new Mass Effect friends. That's how I found a lot of the people that I watch and talk to now. I searched Mass Effect and I searched Final Fantasy X, and at the time Final Fantasy VIII, because it had just come out. Like the remastered version had just come out. And I also get a nice variety of games to watch because once they were done with Mass Effect and Final Fantasy, they went on to like, all of them went on to different stuff. So it's nice variety. Shouldn't have done that. I could have, well, I wouldn't come back just for that, so never mind. I'm not in the sun. I guess that's artificial light. Yeah, it's artificial light. That's not going to hit. Wow, it actually hit in between there. Good job, Shepard. What a shot. That, Jacob, man, I respect you for taking the hits so I don't have to take them. Because I can't take them. Alright. Oh! Pretty brutal looking. But I'm moving up, guys. Protect me. Protect the Shepard.
And stay down.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. That's a lot of death. Some bionics would be very handy here. Unfortunately, Jacob doesn't have any AoE stuff.
Have a nice trip.
No, Jacob's down. I don't think Garrus has died once yet.
Stay there.
I think it's funny when I watch different people play Mass Effect. Everyone seems to have problems with different people in terms of them dying all the time. And I was recently watching a Let's Play of something, and one of the guys on there mentioned, and I like this idea, these kind of games, especially older games he mentioned, but also newer games like this, it's funny that when he was talking about Knights of the Republic, which I could definitely agree with that when he was talking about, it's funny when in those kind of games, when there are glitches or just AI goofiness, it gives people personalities. Like when I was watching someone stream Mass Effect, I watched her stream 1, 2, and 3, and in 1, every time she used Caden on her team, he died. Literally every time. Like every single fight, he died. So it gave him a funny like personality quirk of just running out in the middle of fire and dying. Stuff like that. Kind of like how because of the bad controls for me, my Shepard has like his thing is he hates doors, because for a while I kept
That's enough.
I kept using Incinerate on the door. It's weird to say that's immersive because it's literally game mechanics, but it adds a bit of personality to your characters in a weird mechanical way, and I like it. It's a nice little touch. That way you take something negative, potentially, like people, like your AI being stupid and getting themselves killed, and make it something positive. Aw, that's kind of sad. I don't want to shoot him. I'll leave him alone. Garrus? Garrus! Did you just kick him? Alright.
Quarian buildings. Before the flotilla, obviously.
Why would the Quarians come here? Whatever they're after, I hope it's worth it.
I will forgive him because he's Garrus, but don't do that.
Our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then. So much space, walls of stone. It's amazing. I wish my friends could see it. I wish Shepard were here.
Oh, I'm here, Tally.
Base camp. Come in, base camp.
Your best buddy, Shepard, is here. Ooh, ancient wall safe. Boy, I wonder if this ancient wall safe that hasn't been opened in 300 years has space credits that work everywhere. What a coincidence. That's perfect. Door, candy, top. Yep. Alright, I'm giving myself the locust back. I just prefer to have something a little more long range. And do I want to keep the collector? Right? Yeah, it's pretty solid. I like it.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Tally, it's Shepard. I'm sorry. Everyone here is dead. Any survivors must have fallen back.
We knew this mission was high risk. Damn it. And what are you doing here, Shepard? We're in the middle of Geth space.
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Carl Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got the data I needed, and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
What's this research you're after?
It's about this world's sun. It's aging faster than it should. I can tell you more about it once we've got fewer Geth shooting at us.
Would it help if I brought in the Normandy?
Doubtful. These buildings are centuries old. If you bring down heavy fire, this whole place could collapse on us.
She did learn from my mining laser incident. The idea that doing stuff like that would cause things to crumble. Good for you, Tally. Hello, Ninja Candles, and of course, Tally is my canon romance. We're both engineers. We both have little robots. We have so much in common.
Is anyone else still with you, or are you alone out there?
Rieger had a team of Marines covering me when I ran for the observatory. At least some of them are still alive. I can hear them firing at the Geth outside.
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the Geth and the console is damaged. Can you get it open on your end?
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here. Should be unlocked now. Be careful, Shepard, and please do what you can to keep Rieger alive.
I will do my best, but there have been times where I got him killed. But I've talked about this before, but I like Tally as the romance for a Paragon Shepard. Pretty much for any Shepard, but it makes sense to be a Paragon. I like it because
they've seen us.
There are plenty of characters in Mass Effect 2 and 3 that have certain roles. And I feel like Tally's... Look, I love Tally. But I felt like she would just kind of stuck out a bit. Maybe it's because... I can't really explain it. Like, everyone seemed to have their roles. Like, Garrus is like the best space bro, you know, alien. Rex is the badass. Liara is like your... In 3, she's like your confidant, second in command, kind of. Tally was just kind of there. So the idea that Tally's the love interest, the romance, I kind of like it from a story perspective. If there was like a... If I was making like the canon Shepard in a story, I would have Tally be the romance.
Got him.
I think it adds more to her as a character.
I love this rifle.
Again, I still love her as a character. And there are plenty of games I've played through where I did not romance her, and I still like her as a character.
Perfect. Scoped and dropped.
You know, I hate to say it, but in Mass Effect 1, Tally was... I never really used her that much. I don't remember why. But just like with Garrus, this game retroactively makes me like Garrus and Tally more. So when I go back and play 1, it's weird. It's a situation where a sequel can make like a movie better, because when you watch it, it kind of like, you know what's coming, you know what it's going to lead to.
Hostiles up ahead.
So I don't know. It's weird to say that, but it kind of like, it makes a movie that already came out better, or a game. Okay, time not to die. Well, even the dialogue. It seems like she ran out of dialogue faster than everybody else. She, like, her main thing was talking about Quarian politics and how our society works, which was interesting. Then it was kind of nothing after that. That isn't locked on, but it might still hit. Oh, it barely missed. Oh, we got more little friends. Oh, these are the Jenkins killers. Oh, I hate these things. You killed Jenkins. They didn't bring back the wall-crawling rubber geth, but they brought back these things. Oh, that's a lot of them. Oh, whoa, that's so many. I'm dead. I can't move. I can't move. I'm dead. Just like Jenkins, they killed me too. There were so many just grouped together. Well, that's the first death of the stream. I really should put in a death counter. I should definitely put in a death counter when I start playing the old games on Saturdays, every other Saturday. When I play the games I grew up playing from the random list. I should definitely put a death counter in. Because everyone knows that those old games are just, it's just death after death after death most of the time. I have actually never romanced Kaidan or Garrus. I've only played through as a female Shepard once, and I romanced Liara. I just like the dynamic, you know? At least these things don't have a lot of health. Oh, and now that I finally got level 4 mechanic, I can now finally... Oh, speaking of which, I have 3 points right now. Let's see, which one would be better? Well, I could always do this as well. This increases shield and synthetic damage, weapon overheat length, while this increases just straight up damage. This is more utility, this is more damage. While this increases duration, drone health bonus. Well, I'm the only one with overload because I keep not putting points on overload because I'm the one that have it, so there you go. You know, I've actually never romanced Ashley either. Well, that's not true. That is not true. I romanced Ashley my very first playthrough.
Target down.
And then I got to Mass Effect 2 and romanced Tally. It's like, oh, I like this person much better. Sorry, Ashley, but you yelled at me in 2, so... I'm literally going to the same place I was in before that I died. I should move. Yeah, you know what? You guys can take that spot. I haven't really done a lot of different romances in this game. I'm kind of set in my ways, I guess, when it comes to that. I've never romanced Jack. I know everyone, again, I talked about this yesterday. Jack feels like the renegade romance. She really does, but in the end, it's more Paragon. Oh, what a choice. I feel like they destroyed Jacob a bit, because he does seem like a nice person, and a loyal person, emphasis on loyal. And then in 3, it's like, oh, by the way, I cheated on you. And this didn't even have the excuse of you were dead. This is in between 2 and 3. When it was like, oh, you were locked up. You were somewhat locked up by the Alliance for 6 months. So you know what? You were a lost cause.
This should slow him down.
Target down.
Thanks, Jacob.
Got him. Yes. Scratch one.
I'm so glad I gave up romancing someone like Garrus and instead romanced you. I don't think I have my original save either. I think I went to go reload it and do something with it, and I think it's gone. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, well, first time Garrus has died. Rip. It's kind of a sad thing when you lose those kind of save files. It's like, that was my first time through.
Shield.
You're done. Dropped him.
I actually still have my original Xbox in storage. It still works. So my original save file for Knights of the Old Republic is on there. That's pretty cool. Oh, that is super bright. That hurt my eyes. Ah. Wow, this game is so immersive. The sun really blinds me. Oh, Garrus. Oh. Back in the day when you actually needed, like, save room. You can't just, like, slap a 4 terabyte hard drive like you can on the Xbox. Yeah, I remember doing that triage of save files. Especially when you're like 12 and it's like, can I convince one of my parents to take me to the store and buy me a new memory card when I already have one?
Target down.
That's a weird conversation to have with someone.
Incoming.
Back in my day, we could only have this many save files, and we were happy for it. Back in my day, we saved on the game itself, so if it ever broke or we lost it, the save file was gone. Of course, now, if a system ever breaks and you don't have a cloud backup, you lose everything anyway. Oh, pain. Okay, I'm good. Everything's fine. Jacob, I have faith in you. You know, that's something that's been brought up almost in every stream for a while, is like talking about the old days. Like, man, I've gotten old now. Where it's like, oh man, I remember back when this thing happened. Like, I'm reminiscing about the past again. That's gonna be a thing on those Saturday shifts. Shifts? I literally said shifts. That's gonna be a thing on those Saturday streams. When I play old games I grew up playing, there's gonna be a lot of that. Yeah, that would be nice. It's too bad that I, wait a minute. Do I even... Oh, I do have access to AI hacking. Whoops. Well, hey, I'll give Tally AI hacking. We'll be a good engineer duo.
Charge him up.
I had Battletoads on Game Boy. I actually don't know if it's just as hard or easier or what. I can tell you DuckTales on Game Boy was almost exactly the same as the NES version, which is what I had.
Target down.
Jacob and I are holding it down here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind an extra gun with Garrus, but Oh, by the way, maybe you can think of a better name than I can. Like the last stream, how Jack and Morden were Team Squishy, and Miranda and Grunt were Team Top Heavy. I couldn't think of a good name for Garrus and Jacob, except for Team Soldier, because they both kind of fit that mold, and really no one else does. Jacob's ex-Alliance and Garrus is ex-CSEC. Oh yeah, that level. Yeah, jet ski's a good way to put it, even though I don't know what to call that thing. It's like a water ski, I guess. Like a water jet ski.
Yeah! Yeah!
Well, it's thing is, if Garrus being on a team opens up so many opportunities. But Jacob's
Trouble coming.
Jacob. You know? He kind of makes it a little more difficult. And I would try to make up team names that only apply to them. And again, Garrus and Jacob being the only two I can think of on the team that are like, you know, like ex-military / law enforcement. That's all I can think of. Oh, bro and no. Oh, that's throwing Jacob under the bus so much. It's a team useful and not. No, look, hey, in a fight, Jacob's fine. So many little drones. Come on, Garrus, come back to life. It doesn't help that I'm terrible at naming things, and that's really going to show when I start playing Pokemon on Saturday. Doing a Nuzlocke, it's a rule. You have to nickname your Pokemon, which is something I've actually never done because I'm so bad at naming stuff. Where is this Geth? There isn't a Geth. Someone shot at me though. Weird. Am I clear? I think I'm clear, but Garrus isn't. Oh wait. Oh no, he's just in the sun. This would be such a bad planet for me in real life. Dude, I burn when it's cloudy outside. Like, oh, overcast. I better put on some sunscreen. Alright, top, candy, door, circle, mabobber, circle, and the new thing. Done. I got those old Quarian space bucks that somehow are credits. Time to save Cal Reader for him to die off screen in 3. One of the downsides to getting voice actors that are well known, if you can't secure them for next games, it's like, we'll just kill the character off screen. No, I really wish I had the Mako right about now. Yeah, you're right, Garrus. But that time we had a giant tank to kill them and run them over. Okay. Oh, I can't save it. I don't want Cal to die.
Squad Leader Cal Rieger, Migrant Fleet Marines. We talked on the radio before that dropship arrived. I still got no idea why you're here. This ain't the time to be picky. Callie's inside over there. The Geth killed the rest of my squad, and they're trying to get to her. Best I've been able to do is draw their attention.
Well, you've succeeded.
Are you sure she's still alive?
The observatory is reinforced. Even the Geth will need time to get through it. And it's hard to hack a door when someone's firing rockets at you. The Geth are near platoon strength, but the Colossus is the worst part. It's got a repair protocol. Huddles up and fixes itself. I can't get a clear shot while it's down like that. I tried to move in closer, and one of the bastards punched a shot clean through my suit.
How bad is your suit damaged?
Combat SEALs clamped down to isolate contamination, and I'm swimming in antibiotics. The Geth might get me, but I'm not gonna die from an infection in the middle of a battle. That's just insulting.
Just another aspect of the Quarians I feel sorry for. Not only do they not have a home, they get treated like second-class citizens. Like, they have to deal with this. One little rip in their suit could kill them.
What can you tell me about the battlefield?
Right side's got a catwalk with a sniper perch. You could wreak some havoc from there, but none of my men made it past the Geth. Middle's got cover, but the damn Colossus has a clear shot at you the whole time, and you've got Geth coming in from both sides. The left gives you some cover from the Colossus, but your ass is hanging out for the Geth. That's how I got shot.
Well, it sounds like the best option would be the sniper perch, except I'm not really a sniper, so definitely not going through the middle.
Any ideas on how to deal with the Colossus?
Standard protocol with armature-class units is to sabotage the shields and whittle it down, you know? Kill it with bug bites. But the repair protocol blows that plan to hell. You try to wear it down, it just huddles up and fixes itself. So whatever we do has to scrap that bastard fast. Probably means getting up close, past that cover.
We need to get to Tally. Got any ideas?
Just one. I'm not moving so well, but I can still pull a trigger, and I got a rocket launcher that the sun hasn't fried yet. You move in close. I'll keep the Colossus busy, maybe even drop its shields. With luck, you'll be able to finish it off.
No. I don't want to know. You're literally the only one of 2 Quarians that are left alive. I don't want to. No. I'll deal with it.
You've done enough, Rieger. You don't need to throw your life away.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tally safe.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down.
I'm not gonna stand there while you run into enemy fire. They killed my whole squad.
And if you want to honor your squad, watch my back. I need you here in case they bring reinforcements.
All right, Shepard. We'll do it your way. Hit him for me. Keyless alive.
Keyless alive.
Incoming.
Although I'm an engineer, so I mean I'm not a soldier. Hey, I'm with Team Soldier, so.
This should punch through their armor.
Okay. I just keep letting myself get hit by that, don't I? Alright, that's one down, 1,000,000 to go. Speaking of killing with bug bites. Although maybe I should have put at least 1 point. You know, I could have put at least 1 point into this, although I have to get cryo to unlock it. Oh, my bit rate's going stupid again. I'm gonna give it a second to get back. Alright, I think it's good now. Come on, internet. Come on, Comcast. I haven't tried messing with my settings in a while because it worked for the most part, so I was kind of afraid to touch it. But I might have to tweak it slightly. Maybe even lower the bit rate just a little bit, because I know that if you have it too high, that can cause problems too. I'm pretty sure Twitch has a ceiling for that. And if you go over it, it might cause honestly the same problem as having it too little or too low. All right, cleared out the Geth in the middle a little bit. Cover me, guys. That well,
One less to worry
just immediate shot. You know, maybe I should try to actually command my team this time instead of just letting them go where they want and die. How about this? Garrus, you're going to go there. Jacob, go there. Look at me command people like a real Commander Shepard.
Nice trip.
And the thing, like, when I mentioned using everyone fairly evenly in this game, I still want to do that. There will be some favorites, obviously, but for the most part, I want to use people, you know, a little bit. At least a little bit. Mass Effect 1, it was difficult to keep the teams balanced because you only had, like, 6 people, and I was an engineer. So, like, trying to use, like, Tally and Garrus was a little rough. But this game has so many people in it, I can pretty much have a balanced team no matter what I do.
I've got him.
Like, if I ever want to do, bring Tally along, and we're both pure engineers. But, if I bring me and Tally along, I can bring someone like Grunt, or even Jacob, someone who's combat and tech, or combat and biotic, I mean, not tech. I am doing just a fantastic job dodging these, aren't I? Okay.
Heading to cover.
Sure thing.
That's not behind cover.
Got it.
All right, moving out. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Okay.
Grabbing cover.
Taking cover.
I think I've been hit by that. Well, like, I don't know. I think I've been hit by that more than I haven't been hit by it. Go, little drone. I know the drone isn't going to distract the Colossus, but at least it'll do a little bit of extra damage. All right. Oh. Ragdoll deaths. Something I wish was in every game. Alright, I need to get into position that I can shoot it when it's down. I think I can hit it from here. At this angle, maybe. This is where disruption ammo would be disruption? The electric ammo would be really good. Garrus, what are you up to, babe? Where are you? Flank him. And Jacob, you just stay where you are. There's someone behind me. They actually flanked me. That was terrible. Now this is where my incendiary ammo definitely comes in handy. Look at me tear through that armor. If I had to rate the teams, Team Squishy does not get a high rating. They get a good rating on crowd control, but they died way too much. Team Top Heavy was actually pretty good. Miranda has a bit of crowd control and debuffing, and Grunt was just a shield to me and did a lot of damage, so I kind of like it. This team's not bad either. Pretty well-rounded. Biotics and tech, and I know Garrus is half tech, half combat. Uh-oh.
Just a second. I locked the
Is Cal still alive?
from getting inside. There, that should do it.
I didn't hear him die. But if you take too long in this fight, he sometimes dies. Cal? You good? He looks good. I'm going to talk to him anyway. I had a game where he kept dying. I was playing on Insanity, and I just couldn't... I could not do well enough in this fight to save him.
Nice job. Now get to Tally. I'll just be a minute.
Well, take your time. Well, I think either way works, but yeah, this way. You know, we kind of take it for granted. That was bad. We kind of take it for granted that seeing ruins like this when it's made of stone, these Quarians have spent all their lives on ships. They're used to metal cans. Seeing this wide open area, sky, sun, nice stone structures, it's new to them. It's one of my motivations in Mass Effect 3. I want to give Tally a home. I want to give all the Quarians a home. Intact pulse rifle. Isn't this not supposed to be here? Unless you're doing a New Game Plus. Or is it a difficulty? I mean, this might be a difficulty thing. Well, that's going to be cool. Well, I can't use it, but... Ooh, that reminds me. When I have the ability to pick a sniper rifle, assault rifle, or shotgun, which one should I pick? I don't want the shotgun. Being able to have an SMG, I kind of don't want the shotgun, or the assault rifle, because again, I have an SMG. Sniper rifle might be really nice, but I also have this. I think I'm going to pick sniper rifle, though. I think it'll round out my stuff better. This for up close, pistol for backup ammo, and sniper rifle for long range. Hey, Tally.
Thank you, Shepard. If not for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster. I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
A lot of Quarians lost their lives here. Was it worth it?
I don't know, Shepard. It wasn't my call. The Admiralty Board believed the information here was worth sacrificing all our lives for. I have to believe that they know what's best.
Well, I don't care what they think. What do you think?
I didn't ask what some admiral thought. I asked what you thought.
A lot of people died here. Some of them were my friends. All of them were good at their jobs. That damn data better be worth it. The price was too high. Well,
unfortunately, thanks to them kind of retconning 3, it wasn't really worth it.
What can you tell me about your research here?
Haystrom's sun is destabilizing. Back when this was a Quarian colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that quickly.
Any idea what's destabilizing the sun?
If I had to guess, I'd say that it was dark energy affecting the interior of the star. The effect is similar to when stars blow off mass to enter a red giant phase, but Haystrom's sun is far too young for this to be natural.
I kind of wish they kept that. It would have been interesting. I like how they kind of like seeded it in this one, talking about dark energy a few times. It isn't just this either. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I think there was one other instance where dark energy is mentioned. I don't remember where.
Whatever the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data, I could use you on the Normandy.
I promised to see this mission through. I did. I can leave with you and send the data to the fleet. And if the admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Maybe not the whole rest of your team, ma'am.
Rieger, you made it.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
If need be, the Normandy can get you out of here, Rieger.
The Geth didn't damage our ship. As long as we get out of here before reinforcements show up, we'll be fine.
Actually, I won't be going with you. I'm joining Commander Shepard.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty Board and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Oh, I like Rieger. I'm glad he lives and then dies. Recruiting Tali Zora for the team. Though loyal to Shepard, Tali Zora's antagonism towards Cerberus necessitates observation. Also sending a recon team unit to examine Geth activities in case activities on Hailstorm provoke action. It was just really weird because it uses the word activities twice. Ooh, the submachine gun fires in long, deadly bursts. Very effective against shields and biotic barriers. Inaccurate at long range. Yeah, we found that out. Weak against armor. Upgrades the Shuriken machine pistol. Dude, a rock upgrades that. The commonality of kinetic barriers has led to increased demand for rapid-fire weapons like the Tempest. Produced by Ellenus Risk Control Services for the Eclipse Mercenary Band, the Tempest is an expensive but deadly addition to anyone's personal arsenal. And then this fun thing. This Geth weapon fires a rapid stream of high-energy phasic slugs. Phasic, eh? Comparable to a Vindicator battle rifle, very effective against shields and biotic barriers, moderately effective against armor. So, pretty good. Geth pulse rifles are rarely retrieved from the battlefield. When they are, the guns are generally functional and comparable to a stock assault rifle. Over time, however, they prove unreliable and difficult to repair. Attempts to replicate this weapon have failed, but the technology recovered from Hailstorm could enable several of these weapons to be built for your squad. Two anomalies differentiate these Geth weapons from other stock assault rifles. First, the Mass Effect field generation technology follows a sine curve. It has a variable rate of fire. Interesting. Second, its slugs are lighter than standard Avenger slugs, but they're encased in phasic envelope. Wow, I butchered that. Overall, this weapon should be more effective against shields and barriers than a battle rifle, but will have less armor penetration capability. I will say that I'm probably going to take the sniper rifle when I can, but having the pulse rifle makes me almost want to take assault rifle. But I feel like that and SMG's a little... I don't need both.
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Tali Zora. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
Alright, let's calm down here. But I do kind of agree.
That's why you're here, Tally. I need people who aren't Cerberus. People I can trust.
I wasn't part of what happened to the migrant fleet, but I understand your distrust. I hope we'll get past that as we work together.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
If it helps, check out the Normandy while you're here. We've gotten a few upgrades.
I'll get Tally Zora the necessary security clearance to access our systems.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works. Remember, Shepard, these people thought enslaving Thorian creepers and Rachni was a good idea. I'll be in engineering.
Don't forget to introduce yourself to Edie, the ship's new artificial intelligence.
You know he enjoyed saying that. You can almost hear the smile on his face when he said it. I mean, he has to know that Quarians can't stand AI, so. Look, I like Tally, but you're gonna have to get over that if, you know, Legion and I are gonna be best robot friends, so. Now, of course, after a mission, I have to talk to everyone.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Some other time. About to test new bioweapon. Not on us, of course. Didn't think I had to specify, but Joker got nervous. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need.
No, I want to talk to Morden. And I'm looking at the floor again. Alright, I think with Jacob it's not going to do anything until I do his loyalty mission.
I hope we can clear up what's going on with the Gernsback, Commander. Doubt my father's alive after all this time. Was there anything else? Just eager to get going.
Let's just talk for a bit. Unofficial. You and me.
Already?
We'll talk
Already?
later.
Yeah, I might actually not unlock anything new for him until I complete his loyalty mission. What I'm going to try to do is, I'm going to get everyone on the team, then I'm going to do a stream or two of side missions. Then I'm going to do a stream or two of loyalty missions. I hope I don't lock myself out of dialogue doing it that way, because it'll be a bit before I do the loyalty missions, but... Ooh! Transfer request approved. From the Admiralty Board, Migrant Fleet. Per Tally Zora Voss Nima's request included with her data delivery from Hailstrom, the Admiralty Board has approved her transfer to your command. She has been informed that additional duties to the Migrant Fleet may be necessary on occasion, but has been given extended leeway to determine what her mission was. Wow, when her mission with you is considered complete. This choice was hers, but your role as de facto captain during her pilgrimage may have caused her to be more susceptible to your requests. The Admiralty Board trusts that you will treat her, your new crew member, with the same respect due to an honored member of the fleet. Should any harm come to her due to your negligence on your part, this board will take severe and appropriate action. Well, I don't appreciate the threat, but no, she'll be fine.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I'm ahead of you, Kelly.
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
Oh, I forgot to trigger this. Whoops.
He's a soldier. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, "It will be all right."
Just leave him alone.
Are you attracted to other species?
Well, part of my job is predicting the motives and feelings of humans and aliens. Intimacy brings understanding. And passion is nice wherever you find it. Character matters, not race or gender. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
How is she working for Cerberus? I mean, to an extent, it's nice to know your enemy. If you consider aliens your enemy, it's good to know how they think. But she definitely is way too empathetic towards other aliens to be in Cerberus. But again, I'm sure the elusive man knows that. Again, it's like Jacob. He would never ask Jacob to do a bunch of shady stuff like what happened in 1, because he'd quit probably.
It's great to see Tali on board, Commander, just like old times. It is her, right? I mean, because with the mask, it's... Ah, never mind.
Just 1 second. Okay, I am back. Oh, hey Jay. How are you doing? I had to take a quick break. And you know what's funny? I had to take a quick break. I didn't even use this. I could have used this thing, but I forgot about it. Whoops. All right.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It seems like Garrus has finally worked that stick out of his butt, but now he's trying to beat guys to death with it. I can't believe I like the old Garrus better. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Okay. Come on. Fix Shepard's neck. Nope, I'm still looking that way. Come. Oh, whoa. Okay, I think they just snapped it back into place. Oh yeah. Gotta go talk to everyone, make sure I don't miss anything.
If we have time, I'd like to go to Ilium and relocate my sister's family.
I'll let you know, Miranda.
Of course, Commander.
Oh yeah, I need to get the food for him. All right, before I go back, or before I go to Ilium to get the rest of the team, I'm gonna go to the Citadel just so I can get that food.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibration.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
You'll want to talk with me someday. Oh, hey, Silver. All I've done so far is Tally's recruitment mission. That's it. And for the rest of the stream, I plan on picking up Thane and Samara, and then that'll probably be it for today because I streamed like 5.5 hours yesterday. I was gonna cut this one a little, just probably like 3.
Normandy is a she, not a he, right?
Of course. The Normandy's the sweetest girl there is.
And Edie's a she. Tally's definitely a she.
What are you getting at, Kenneth?
I'm just saying I'm feeling a wee bit threatened here. A lot of female energy, and I'm just one man.
You're such a dick.
See? Look where your mind went. I've got to watch out for myself.
Yeah, but you know what? You stay away from Tally. I don't care about the ship. You stay away from Tally.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shepard, I'm a Quarian. Give me a chunk of scrap metal, a circuit board, and some element 0, and I'll have it making precision jumps. I was worried about working with Cerberus engineers, but they know what they're doing, and they've been very polite.
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about Cerberus, they know how to build ships. The Normandy's running even better than before. I don't know if it can stand up to a collector attack, though. I'm researching some ideas that might help.
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
Definitely. With the right supplies, I can fortify our shields. The collectors cut through the Normandy's barriers immediately last time. My upgrades might give us a better chance.
As you can see, I haven't been doing a lot of upgrades because I don't have the resources. Again, I know I keep putting this off, but tomorrow I'm going to get on here and just scan for a bit. That way I can actually get these things. Now, where is... Here it is. Yeah, I'm not even close. Well, a little close, I guess.
Let me know if you get the components for the shield enhancements. We'll need them against the collectors.
Now it's time to catch up.
Have you got time to talk?
We didn't really have time to chat while taking out Geth on Haestrom, did we? I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of two major political powers among my people. The admirals make decisions related to defense or needing immediate action. They also handle major criminal charges, like treason. The other political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives from each ship. They make most of our laws and fleet decisions.
I like how earlier I said that Tally's dialogue in 1 was a little off compared to everyone else's because a lot of her dialogue was just government. And the first thing I asked Tally is like, so how does your government work? At the very least, she summed it up nicely. So that's out of the way.
Any news yet on the data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel for that matter.
But I'm curious, even though they write it off in 3, I want to hear it. But yeah, how's old Rieger?
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks like he'll make a full recovery. Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley, Engineer Adams, all of them. It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
Yeah, I miss Presley. And they didn't really talk about Engineer Adams, did they? In fact, I think this is the first time he's mentioned in the entire game. You kind of forget about him, and then it's like, oh yeah, we had an engineer who's not here for some reason. And then he comes back in 3. And this tells you about what happened in one of the books.
I caught some tension back on Freedom's Progress, and again when you first came aboard. What happened between Cerberus and the Quarians?
They attacked one of our ships, the Edena. It seems they were attempting to kill or control a young human biotic who was on the fleet. I don't really know the details. I do know that Cerberus made an enemy of the Quarian people.
I think that's the second book, or technically the first one. One of the books is about Anderson, and the book ends with his mission with Saren that went wrong. The other book is again about Anderson, and it's about a kid who he's trying to help. And they take her to the Quarians to hide her, and then the Cerberus commandos storm the ship. And then the third book is a weird one about the kid's father who gets caught by Cerberus and experimented on. And the fourth one I've never read because it's not canon anymore, because I heard it's terrible. Yeah, I certainly do not trust Cerberus.
I fully expect them to betray us at some point, and we'll be ready.
I'm glad to hear that, Shepard. Just let me know how I can help. For now, I should get back to work. Thanks for coming by.
Bye, Tally. Bye, favorite character, besides Garrus. Oh, hey, yeah, you came in at, I was joking, I have this now that I can hit for just break time. I had to go for, 2 minutes, and I forgot to use it. Nope, not that. There it goes. Okay.
What can we do for you, Commander?
No, same thing.
Will do, Commander.
Oh, Jack. I almost forgot Jack in her little hidey hole. Nope, come on. Before for the rest of the stream, though, I'm going to be getting Thane and Samara. And that'll pretty much be the stream, because it's probably going to take another hour and a half to 2 hours to do that anyway. But I'm also going to go to the Citadel right now, after I'm done talking. And I'm going to go get the food that I missed. And I'm going to go get some more fish. I may or may not have accidentally killed my fish. I kind of need more of them. And I'm doing fine. How are you?
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them. You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some super biotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
Your girl Jack, huh? You know, I've never romanced her before. And I won't be this time. Come on, in a world with Tally, I can't romance anybody else. And you've been better. Well, what, Oh, you haven't? Well, I mentioned before, she seems like a renegade romance, because for obvious reasons, but she is more Paragon. Because, like, once she opens up, again, I've never done it, but I've heard, like, once she opens up, it gets very, like, emotional. Reapers.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't going to see it. I was wired up in a cell.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
Oh, I am not saying this. Either I hurt her feelings or she kills me.
How did you get out of there?
Or both.
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
She's had a kind of a tough life. Oh, and your character was you know, I mean, she's mentioned that in the past it hasn't been a problem for her. But for whatever reason, when she's looking for an actual relationship, it's only male Shepard. Oh, you get to see Tally romance. I mean, it's okay. I mentioned before, I like Tally's romance because this is, and again, I like Tally as a character. She's fine. But I feel like everyone else kind of has their role with Shepard, like best friend or second in command or whatever. But Tally was kind of just there in 1. I like her much better in 2. But I think from a story perspective, I like to make Tally the romance because it gives her more of a bigger role. Like, I love the dynamic between Liara and Shepard in 3. I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to, because I've romanced Liara before in 3, and it just seemed weird. One minute you're having a conversation that's like almost like a best friend conversation, or like second in command, where you're talking like strategy and what's going to happen in the future, and then it just feels like it randomly, jarringly flips to romance.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
Yeah, Cerberus isn't too smart sometimes, are they? It seems like every time they make something dangerous, it just kills them.
I'm gonna talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Attacking our allies is gonna derail our mission. Not a smart move.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage dump?
Probably not.
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Like I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
Let's go blow some stuff up.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Now again, Jack's not my favorite character in this game. I do like her much more in 3. Again, it kind of has that thing of I tend to like characters the next game they're in because they're more fleshed out, which makes sense. They have more time to work on them. Well, she's a weird character. She projects all this like violence and sex and stuff, but if people pick up on it and go with it, she doesn't respect them because she thinks that everyone is in. She thinks that Shepard's trying to befriend her at first because he's looking for like that, something like that. But when you say you're not and you keep talking to her, she kind of opens up a bit. All right, first thing I'm doing, like I said, I'm going to go to the Citadel, and I'm going to buy some more fish and buy the food that I forgot to pick up for our chef guy. Citadel. It's going back to the nice area of space that's not full of slavers and dirty and... You know, the one that doesn't have Batarians and Borch in it. Okay. See, I keep forgetting to move the mouse. The mouse is here, but it doesn't do anything. Because it's basically like trying to use a mouse on the Xbox version. It doesn't do anything. So, out of the screen. Now, I know normally I bring different people with me, and we make a team name out of them, but I'm literally only going to the Citadel to walk around. So, I'm not going to count this. I'm just going to take 2 people and just go in. Yeah, it has the council because of Shepard. Shepard saved them, and he's going to regret it. Can I skip this? I can skip this finally. But yeah, so hey, Silver, there's always positives and negatives to everywhere. Positives: no Batarian slavers, no Vorcha. It's all nice and clean. Negative: council. So once again, I can literally just bring whoever I want. I just got Tally, so why not? And Garrus, because he used to work here. I'm only going to be here for like 2 minutes. All right. Tally... Does this give me anything? Or nope, just Tally. Energy drain is really, really handy. I would like to unlock that, which means I'm not going to put points in certain things. I'm going to have a fully loaded drone eventually. So I'm going to ignore drone for a bit. Except I need to put another point into it to unlock hacking. So, it's that. I want to save some points for this, so... This is always handy, but it only affects her. Could do the next level of hacking, but it don't... Oh, look at... Ew. It only gives me more shield in like 2 extra seconds. Oh, that's right. I need to change the pink armor. Before I go to Ilium, I need to change the pink armor. Pink armor is so last stream. I need the next trend. I'm gonna... You know what? We can be drone friends. I'm gonna do drone. And those are some nice increases, so I'll do that. Okay.
I thought it might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets, same unrepentant scavengers, same revolving door prisons. Being security here is a terrible job. This is exactly why I left.
Oh, you know what, though? For future reference, though. What team is this? What would you call a team of Tally and Garrus? This used to be my old Team Tech. Since I'm an engineer, it was me, Tally, and Garrus as Team Tech in Mass Effect 1. I guess I could still go with that, but this is also like Team OG. These are like the only 2 people that are still here. Green armor? What is green? Is green the new thing? Pink is out, green is in.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Yes, it is. Where's my discount? All right, time to buy my fish again. I promise the fish will live this time.
Maybe a fish, then?
What? Why? It's a fish. Fish have nothing to do with this.
Did I forget to tell these guys? I did. I forgot to tell the Krogan.
What do you want?
Why are you so interested in fish from the Presidium?
It's so decadent. Eating a fish from the Presidium would be like screwing Shaira.
Ugh, Asari are so squishy. Where are you supposed to get a decent grip?
Fun conversation.
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What?
I told you.
Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all.
Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
Oh, is that an idea for the next emote? It's just a feed the fish emote. That would be very, very situational. Oh yes, this emote is only useful when I play games that are required to feed fish. Okay, now where do I buy the food? That's one thing I don't remember. Oh, probably the cafe.
I hear this is the best
There it
place
is.
for food on Zakara Ward.
Did I forget to talk? Oh, that's right. This is why I forgot this place. You can't get a discount here.
Food on the whole damn Citadel.
High grade provisions. Is it keto friendly or else I can't eat it? Too many carbs? These are the two first novels. Written by human author Drew Karpyshyn. The popular military historical novel Ascension focuses on several lives warped or destroyed by the human survivalist cult Cerberus. I like how in this it actually happened, so it's nonfiction. Revelation is a popular military historical novel by human writer that demonstrates human conflicts and political expansion following the 2148 discovery of the Prothean mass relay on Pluto and the beginning of human galactic exploration. I'll read them later. And look at that, I'm already done. Time to go back to the Normandy. If there are any side missions here, I will do them later. Again, it's so hard to go against my nature of not doing side missions when they become available. But I want all the characters first. So, to Ilium, after I change my armor. Do I have any messages, Kelly? Nope. I'm going to feed the fish. I'm going to feed the fish just to be safe. See, like, normally, like in Mass Effect 1, I will do all the side missions I can do, and then I'll proceed with the game. But now, because I want to use everyone evenly, I want to get everyone as quickly as possible so I can take more people on those side missions, not just the people I start with. I will be doing all the side missions, and DLC, and loyalty missions. I just want to have access to everyone first. Alright. Do I want to change my headpiece? Let's see. Well, I have the old, the thing I was wearing. I have the old, like, futuristic Cyclops thing. I could be Sam Fisher. I could be that. I really don't like that helmet. This one is also kind of weird. And I still do not get this one. It reminds me of the Advent soldiers in XCOM. So let's see. How about I go with, I could just go with the classic helmet. It's not bad. Yeah, why not? Why not a classic helmet? Wait, which one? Which one is awesome? What, this one? But I can't see anything. It'd be like I'm aiming with a mouse and keyboard again. Just how do you see? All right. Well, you know what? Wait, was it this one or was it this one? Because I kind of don't really like either of them. Oh no, you know what? I'm fine. You know what? This is going to be your outfit. We're already going with the green, the light blue one. This one? This one is at least better than the other one because you can actually see through it. But yeah, we'll go with that. Now, what about now? Unfortunately, chess pieces. Since I haven't gone to Ilium yet, I don't have access to some of the armors. I will later. I have the regular N7 chest plate. I have the capacitor chest plate, which has a bunch of circles on it. There's the Aegis vest, which I had on. and the Kestrel torso sheath. What you thinking? Could always go with this to match the circles. So green and circles are in. Kestrel. Ooh. All right. Unfortunately, with this, I only have two options. I have regular N7 shoulder guards, and then I have the bigger Kestrel ones with the lights on them. Kind of matches the chest piece. Whee. Arms, I'm also very limited. I have regular N7 gauntlets. I have this one, which is the only difference is my little utility pack there. And then I have the Kestrel ones. Could just match all the Kestrel stuff, I guess. And unfortunately, you can't see the pants that well. Oh, utility pouch. Nope, nope. Nope. There we go. Who knows what stuff Shepard keeps in there. Alright, what about the legs? Again, they're kind of hard to see. You have regular N7. You have the stimulator conduit, which you can't really see. They have big calves for some reason. Life support webbing. And then Kestrel, which has a utility belt. Like this has turned into a fashion thing. I did this in Outer Worlds too. Who doesn't, in a game where changing your armor changes how you look, who doesn't want to look cool? Second or last? I'll go with the second. Or I mean, the last. That way it matches. You got material, which really only changes, like, the shininess. It really doesn't do much. Oh, here we go. Alright, you said green, right? I think that's the shiniest one. Oh, there we go. What kind of green, though? We going with a nice dark, like, forest green? Or whatever that is? Or this is, ooh, this is a shiny metallic green. That's not bad. Yeah, I got three choices. I mean, they're all shiny. You got a nice dark green, the lighter, like, lime green, or that. Yeah, like that one. Now about a secondary tint. What goes well with green? Could have black, red, white, more red, yellow, just lemon lime. A brown, a weird one. More green, different color green. Purple. Blue. Now keep in mind, I can change the lights as well, I think. I can't. I can't change the lights. That's only in 3. That means that I could do like a blue to match the lights. Yeah, we'll do blue. Kind of match the lights a bit, since I can't change them. Do you want a pattern or not? The patterns are a little eh. There's this one. Wait, let me change the pattern color so you can actually see it better. This kind of adds like racing stripes in some way. And then you have a camo one. So we got the lines one, and we have camo. Wonder what color would look decent with this. Could always do the same blue. That way, it's even like it's like a nice mix of blue and green. Okay. And what color? You liking the extra blue, or maybe a purple? Just the same, almost the same green, which doesn't really stand out very well. Ooh, lighter green. There we go. Shepard's ready for a night on the town. Let's say hi to Space Hamster. Beak. Oh, I'm standing on stuff again. Yay. I don't know what it is about Mass Effect on PC, but this Shepard loves to stand on stuff. Alright, to Ilium. Time to get Thane and Samara. Can I see it? Can I see it? There it is. The hamster better not die. I like the hamster. I'm a fan of small mammals as pets, so. Let's start on the edge of space this time. I usually start in the beginning, or the like the inner part. But let's start on the outer part. Naxxle, an ammonia methane ice giant. Several smaller energy corporations shut out of the big market in the FEA, that gateway system, are attempting to develop a local helium-3 fuel mining infrastructure to service Ilium. The leading investor is the human corporation Eldfell Ashland Energy. Their efforts have been hampered by the extra legal pressure the H3 cartels, they're cartels in the future, in the system can bring to bear, from simple price undercuts to bureaucratic obstructions, denied permits, and constant health and safety inspections. It reminds me of something. There's something that I remember being like a blue and green color, but I can't quite think of what it was. Maybe it'll come to me later. Nothing. This is Planet Thale. Thale is a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. Its complex system of rings is unstable, dating back to only a few million years. They are thought to be the shattered remnants of a comet. Nothing. Not surprising. And you. And this planet is known as Panolis. Hazel, hello. You're in time for me to read, because I'm so good at it. But how are you doing? I know you had to work extra yesterday. A fairly typical Venusian hothouse, Polonis seems almost tame compared to the violent volcanic outbursts of the inner world, Barragale. In contrast, Polonis is nearly inert, with no active volcanoes or plate tectonics. The most dramatic event in the last million years was the foundering. Was the founding. Is that a word? Wouldn't it just be founding? Foundering of the Asari Aerostat research platform, God, so many words. Alviusic in 2092. Which fell after being holed by an improbably unlucky meteor. Most of the crew successfully reached escape capsules, but 6 were lost. The crushed wreck of the platform now lies on the Cruisite plain in the southern hemisphere. Well, are you streaming tonight? Or are you just gonna take the night because of the extra work? Why can't things be named easier in future? Can we just have like 2-syllable words? Barragale. Oh, look how pretty it is. It's like all marbly and purple. While not a classical hothouse world like Venus, Barragale. Wait. Why is it spelled differently? It's Barragale up there, and it's Barragalai or Leia or whatever. Whatever, is scarcely more hospitable. In addition to being closest to the star Trisale, its core contains many radioactives and other heavy elements. These increase the heat of the planet and drive volcanism. And now it's spelled the same way again. Barragale's crust is too rigid for plate tectonics to function, and the planet will go through cycles in which the pressure builds to a massive supervolcanic eruption. These spew ejecta over thousands of kilometers, leave caldera 100 kilometers across, and spew enough molten material to repave entire continents. You're fog, eh? No, I know what you mean. Oh, well, that's nice. Yeah, I'm planning to eat after I stream like I usually do. Which means I'll have snacks when you're streaming. Well, the last such event was 812,000 years ago. The current rate of outgassing from volcanic hotspots suggests another will occur within the next 10 millennia. Come on. One of the benefits of not having a pet, I don't have to clean up after it. Ilium. Ilium is a classic garden world, developed to serve as what? I feel stupid not knowing words. Like, I know I've seen this word before, but how am I feeling? I'm feeling fine. I slept a lot today. I couldn't seem to get out of bed. The terminus systems in the Asari republics. To abet this trade, the normally stringent custom laws of council space on product safety, prescribed materials, and sapient trafficking are relaxed. Officially, Ilium is not an Asari world. It is colonized and operated by Asari corporate interests. This gives it the same legal latitude enjoyed by the human corporate research enclave at Noveria. Oh, so it's very shady. Ilium is one of the youngest Asari colonies settled during the 7th expansion wave. The first child born on the world is only now reaching her middle age, which is 500 years for an Asari. The world is hot and massive. Ground settlement is only possible at the higher polar latitudes. In most equatorial locations, the population is housed in arcology skyscrapers to escape the heat of the surface. So, tall buildings. Tall buildings. It's like the Jetsons. They all live high in the sky in tall buildings. Ooh, now I need to know who to bring, though. Well, I'm bringing Tally because I just unlocked her. But remember my rule. This is my rule. I get to pick one. The chat picks the other. Excluding anyone I brought on the previous mission. So I can't bring Garrus or Jacob. So who wants to come to Ilium with me and Tally? Could bring Tough Zaid. Could bring Fun Solarian Morden. Could bring Miranda. Grunt, Jack, or Kasumi. Bye, Hazel. I'll see you in your stream later. Miranda? Why isn't everyone tells me Miranda? It's like to punish me. This happened yesterday. But hey, chat has spoken. I have to bring Miranda. This is gonna be the playthrough I've used Miranda the most. Ooh, I have 4 points. I think I'm going to help out my poor combat drone. He's sitting on a 1. I'm saving up for either one of those. There we go. Miranda's getting so much use. I gotta check something on my phone real quick. Got a message that I need to respond to. Oh, I somehow didn't see that. How did I not see that? Huh.
Welcome to Nosastra, Commander Shepard. We've been instructed to waive all docking and administration fees for your visit. My name is Karina. If you need information about the area, it would be my pleasure to assist you.
Tell you what, I have 2 missions to do on this planet. I have to get Thane, and I have to get Samara. Morden will be the second pick from chat. I'll pick somebody, and then I'll take Morden with me. I'm going to get Thane first. And then when we go get Samara, I'll bring Morden with me. I somehow didn't see that. I think it's because you're both purple.
Who instructed you to waive the fees?
The order came from Liara Tassoni, who paid all fees on your behalf. She also asked that I direct you to speak with her at your convenience. She's near the trading floor.
Alright, sorry. I'm being unprofessional on my phone. Come on, phone. Come on. There it goes. Okay.
What can you tell me about Nos Astra?
It's an exciting city. We see a lot of new cultures and goods because of our proximity to the Terminus systems. At the same time, Ilium is still an Asari world. You should be as safe here as you would be on the Citadel. For your own safety, however, I recommend against signing anything.
What's so dangerous about signing something?
Ilium is a free trade world, Commander. Contract term requirements are more relaxed here than on other planets. It's a small price to pay for keeping our competitive edge in goods from the Terminus systems.
So, this is about as shady as an Asari planet can get. They have everything as lax. Slavery is technically not a thing, but it is. Drugs, everything. And also, people make contracts for the stupidest reasons. So, yeah, like you said, don't sign anything.
You mentioned trading. What gets traded on Ilium?
Anything you can imagine, Commander. Ilium is a wonderful world for those who can afford it. In order to remain competitive as a Terminus systems port, we've relaxed many of the standards you'd find on other Asari worlds. Most drugs are legal, provided they are labeled properly. You can buy almost any weapon or technology. You can even buy indentured servants.
Okay, keep in mind, remember, my Shepard had his whole family and all his friends killed by slavers. Not liking that.
I can't believe an Asari world would allow slavery.
We try to avoid calling it slavery. All indentured servants on Ilium have voluntarily agreed to a term of service. Most choose indentured service as a means to pay off debt or avoid imprisonment. A contract holder is responsible for the well-being of her servants, and a servant's duties are agreed upon before the contract is signed.
Yep, that makes it so much better. Mm-hmm. We try not to use the S word. You know, we'll call it prisoners with jobs. Is that what he's? Oh man, now I forgot. I haven't seen Ragnarok in a while. Like the slaves are revolting. It's like, oh, I don't like that word. The prisoners with jobs.
You said Liara was here? What's she doing?
Liara is one of Nos Astra's most respected information brokers. Nos Astra is based upon trade. Information is valuable currency, and Liara has done quite well. As I said, you'll find her near the trading floor. She was looking forward to seeing you.
Liara, best blue friend. Well, Garrus is... Well, oh no, his armor's blue. Why am I saying... Yeah, Garrus is blue.
Do you have any recommendations about what to do on Nos Astra?
Our trading center is directly ahead. You'll find restaurants and shops nearby as well. I suggest you browse our shopping kiosks. You can find things on Nos Astra that you can't find anywhere else in the galaxy.
Oh, I'll be doing some shopping. We're going armor shopping. That way when we get off Ilium, I'll have a new outfit to work with.
I'm on a mission. Can you help me find someone?
I can help you find major entertainment centers or stores, but I'm afraid I can't point you to individual people. Liara is excellent at that type of work, however. I imagine she can help you.
Thank you.
Again, welcome to our city, Commander. Please enjoy your stay.
Customs records indicated just a car named Samara is visiting this port, Shepard. Your former teammate, Liara Tassoni, may have more information. Her office overlooks the trading floor. You may wish to speak with her regarding the whereabouts of Thane Krios, the assassin on your dossier, as well. Also, I have a message for Miss Lawson. Lantea has reserved a room at Eternity and will be waiting.
Thank you, Edie.
I will not be doing that mission this time. I'm saving the Lility missions for later in the game. But look at Ilium. Isn't it nice looking? You know, we just... Oh, you see that area down there where all the slaves are? We don't look there. Yes, we look over here. It's like even the civilized planets in the Terminus system are messed up.
Perhaps Indentutech can help. The leading provider of cutting-edge indentured service, Indentutech can provide contract guarantees.
You have to give the Asari credit. Ilium is a cultural marvel. Humanity can learn a lot from their ingenuity.
Yeah. Yep. Look. Now look, I know this is an older game at this point, and there are limitations. But take a look at how that looks. Look at the detail. And that looks even worse up there. It's so blurry and fuzzy.
Pardon me, I'm on a call.
I think this is the person that I miss the mission for sometimes. You have to find something on Miranda's mission, I think. I think I've missed it before a couple times.
Very few Quarians ever set foot here. Ilium doesn't allow the flotilla to approach beyond a certain distance. This is the greatest planet in the galaxy for those who can afford it, and they work hard to keep the Quarian fleet away.
Another reason why I don't like Ilium now. They're mean to my Quarian friends.
Excuse me, are you Commander Shepard? You're Commander Shepard? I saw your, I guess you would say your aura. I'd recognize you anywhere. I was asked to give you a message if I saw you. It's from a friend you made on Novaria.
I met a lot of people on Novaria. Could you be more specific?
I believe the message itself should make it clear. Shepard, we hide. We borrow. We build. But we know that you seek those who soured the songs of our mothers. When the time comes, our voice will join with yours, and our crescendo will burn the darkness clean. Thank you, Shepard. The Rachni will sing again because of you.
I just grab her and start shaking her. Like, let her go!
I'm glad to hear that you're rebuilding. Are you somewhere close by?
The Rachni Queen is not here. That message is one of many memories I carry from her. I encountered her on an uncharted world. She saved my life. More than that, she gave me a purpose. They are an amazing people, Shepard. The galaxy owes you a great debt for giving them a second chance.
Woo! That's a relief, because I'll be honest with you. When I release the Rachni Queen, there's a good chance I just doom the galaxy, so it's nice to hear that they're playing nice.
How did you find the Rachni?
I was working as a courier. Pirates ambushed my ship, and I was forced down on an uncharted planet. I was badly injured, alone and near death. Then they found me. They saved me.
You obviously got off world again. Did the Rachni give you a ship?
No. Countless workers repaired my ship. It runs better now than it did before. They remind me of the Keepers on the Citadel in a way. All working together, each with a purpose.
I think we all know what happened to the pirates, but I'm just going to ask anyway.
What happened to the pirates who attacked you?
They were obliterated, as they should have been. The Rachni are not aggressive, but they do what they must.
Fair enough.
You said the Queen gave you a purpose. What do you mean?
The Queen shared her song with me as I recovered. I saw the Rachni as only an Asari could. They are so beautiful and so vulnerable. They needed someone to purchase things they cannot make themselves. Someone to work within the system. An agent, if you will. I am happy to help. My life as a courier was empty and shallow. Now I'm helping a great race rebuild itself.
No. Well, she found a purpose in life and is helping the Rachni. Well, that's nice.
Can you tell me where the Rachni are?
I'm afraid not. I don't even have that information myself any longer. After I met the Rachni Queen, that information was removed. It's not painful, but I simply don't remember. I'll remember when I need to. And her caution is understandable. The galaxy isn't yet ready for the return of the Rachni.
Alright, I don't know how I feel about the idea of them taking out memory, but I guess it's for everyone's safety.
I got that she was grateful. What else was her message saying?
That the first Rachni war was a mistake. Some things soured the voices of her people. In Rachni psychology, that would be like mind control, I think. It doesn't really translate. Anyway, she believes you are fighting the ones who did that, and she promises to help.
Thank you for giving me that information. I'm glad my friend in Novaria is doing well.
Be well, Commander Shepard. You will not see me again.
Oh. Well, bye then. Ooh, class-specific armor, eh? Well, ow. One of the few things that I liked in Andromeda was being able to customize armor. Like, you could... I sometimes even forget myself, even though I like it. Being able to craft armor in Andromeda was a fun idea. And it even changes how it looks, but I wish there were more options. I love the idea of, like, making armor and having certain things like that, even if it's class-specific or even not. Like, it's like Skyrim, where there's, like, a bunch of different armor you can make. Now, again, I want to get everyone on my team as soon as I can. There are plenty of side missions on this planet. Like, I'm looking at one right now. It's a short one with just dialogue, but you know what? I think I'm just going to just go straight to the missions for Thane and Samara, and then when I'm done for the next stream, I will go around Ilium and talk to everyone and do the side missions. I'll do this stuff on the side mission streams. They did. That's Andromeda kind of has a thing like Skyrim does, where you can be whatever you want. There's no level cap either. So you can, by the end, when I was done playing, I had like everything unlocked. So you could literally be whatever you want.
Holy crap, Shepard! I thought you were dead.
That was pretty impressive talking while you were drinking something. I'll give you that. But yeah, I'm gonna go straight for the. I'm gonna talk to Liara because I have to. I think. But I'm just gonna go straight for the people first, and then I'll come back and do the side stuff. Again, I'm kind of going against what I normally do, but.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Liara will be pleased to see you.
Sounds like another person recorded their lines in a bathroom.
You're Liara's assistant?
Yes. Liara relies upon me to acquire useful intelligence. I don't have her network of contacts, but I supply her with supplemental data. It's really an honor to work with her.
What's Liara's reputation here on Ilium?
She is greatly respected. In a few short years, she's amassed a sizable network of connections. She could have even more political power than she already wields if she weren't so focused on her personal goals. But I believe she should tell you about that, not me.
I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander.
Maybe a few, which is another benefit to leaving them for later. I probably have enough to do it right now, though, but yeah, I have a lot of Paragon. But I want to be able to get everyone quickly, so I can just walk around everywhere with them.
Unit before? Few humans have. I'll make it simple. Either you pay me, or I flay you alive. With my mind. Shepard! Nixeris, hold my calls. My sources said you were alive, but I never believed. It's very good to see you.
Liara got scary in between 1 and 2. And then she kind of gets somewhere in between in 3.
You have sources now?
A few. Sources, contacts, even a little hired muscle. I've been working as an information broker. It's paid the bills since you... well, for the past 2 years. And now you're back, gunning for the collectors with Cerberus.
And I also like how she took that line from her mother. Have you ever faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have. We have the ability to open doors for our allies, and then we get tired from doing it.
That's not exactly public knowledge.
Neither is you being alive, Shepard. Information is my business now. And if you need information on finding people, I'm happy to help.
There's an Asari named Samara here on Ilium. Do you know where I could find her?
Samara? Yes. She arrived recently and registered with Tracking Officer Dara. You can find Dara at the transportation hub.
Why would Samara have to register with a tracking officer? Is she a criminal?
No. In fact, she's quite the opposite. Samara is a Justicar, one of an ancient sect of Asari warriors. Dara can tell you more.
Why was the camera situated on me while she was talking?
I'm looking for Thane Krios. He's supposed to be here on Ilium.
The assassin? Yes. He arrived here a few days ago. My sources tell me he may be targeting a corporate executive, Nisana Dantius. He contacted a woman named Serena. Serena has an office in the cargo transfer levels. Perhaps she can tell you where Krios is.
That was all just off the top of your head?
I'm a very good information broker, Shepard. The world of intrigue isn't that different from a dig site. Except that the dead bodies still smell.
Ugh. Oh, bye, Jay. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully I'll see you on Friday or just in M stream tomorrow of more Batman.
Thanks for the help. That's all I needed to know.
Of course. If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know.
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
Does living at a higher
Alright, so first stop is Thane. Which means I need to go... I don't remember. That's to the bar. Gateway. I think it's this way? And I have got to remember to do that mining off screen tomorrow at some point, because I really need to get some stuff.
Vital to the Kurosa family. Asana Dantius didn't give us time to pack. I'm lucky I got out at all. Her mercenaries were starting to shoot. If she lets us back in, I'll get it, I promise. If not...
Okay,
well,
I don't want to miss that.
We'll just have to hope.
Whoa. What can... Is this showing up on the stream? There's like a weird... Like, not... Well, it's like a weird fog. It's just here. Huh. Alright then. Yeah, but Thane's story is so sad. When I think of moments in Mass Effect 3 that are like that, it's like the Mordin scene and then the Thane deathbed scene. It's like, oh. Alright, so I talked to her. Nothing else here. Cool.
Serena?
Who wants to know?
Name's Shepard. Liara Tassoni said you might have information on Thane Krios.
Tana, cover for me. Over here.
Yeah, I know who Thane Krios is. I might have passed him some information, but I didn't hire him. What do you want to know?
Remember, pretty much every drug is legal on this planet, so it's probably just people doing stuff, you know? It's a little cloudy in here.
Maybe you could help me find him?
I can tell you, but you won't stop him. When he contacted me, I checked up on him. The man never gives up on a job. I ran security for Asana Dantius. Then I found out she was having people killed to cover up her dirty secrets. She fired me when I confronted her. Her loss. I might have been good enough to stop Thane from taking her down.
So, someone is very confident in their abilities.
If you work there, you must have an idea what his opposition will be.
Eclipse Mercs. High-tech killer. Undisciplined, but very well-equipped. They don't much care who they kill, as long as they're paid for it. Thane has quite a reception waiting for him. I told him all I knew. He didn't seem worried.
Why does that name sound familiar?
She was a representative on the Citadel a few years ago.
Right. She had me kill her sister, the slaver.
I thought that was just a rumor.
Well, you know what she's capable of then. She has even more power here in Nos Astra. She uses it to keep her friends in check, and her enemies dead.
So where do I find Thane?
The Dantius Towers. Penthouse level of Tower 1.
Alright. It's way over there where I can't see it.
There's a second tower, still under construction. If Thane is smart, he'll go in from there.
It doesn't sound like Nasana's just gonna let me in.
She's as smart as she is paranoid. No one's getting in or out of there without a fight. I can get you in, but you'll only get one shot. You'd better be ready.
Yeah, well... I only did one Paragate interrupt my entire playthrough of my first Paragon playthrough, and that was shooting Udina. So I didn't do the Kai Lang one, but I kind of get that. If I was doing it again, who knows? I might do it on this one. He killed my friend.
Do you know anything else about Thane?
Not much. He did say that he's not doing the hit for money. Nobody hired him. I wanted to know who I was helping, and he said he's doing this job on his own. That he had to restore the balance of his life. I don't know. Maybe he's crazy. If he takes down Nasana, I don't care why he does it.
You're just offering your help? No strings attached?
You're going to look for Thane. Nasana's mercenaries will try to stop you. At the least, you'll distract her guards. Take a little fire, give Thane a clear shot. I didn't hire him to kill Nasana, but I won't shed any tears when she gets what's coming to her.
You know, it's funny, whenever I play Mass Effect, the very first time I played, actually the first couple times, because of my habit of scouring the galaxy, doing side missions before I do anything, I killed her sister every time before she asked me to. It'd be like, hey, we got a message from someone who wants to talk to you on the Citadel. You're supposed to go and talk to her, and she's like, my sister's been kidnapped by slavers. And then you find out her sister was the slaver, and she was a loose end. I always end up killing her first, and then she's like, my sister's been kidnapped. And I'm just like, stop lying to me. She's a slaver. She's dead. So it's cool how the game has this built in where you can do it out of order. And it's just like, oh, by the way, I've already done that. Like, oh, you mean this person? Oh, yeah, I killed them like a couple days ago.
Let's go then.
Good. I'm tired of this crap. We'll go tonight as soon as the shift workers clear out of Tower 2.